YouTube, what's the deal? It's your boy King, man. Uh, 2018 NFL Draft. The Detroit Lions select Mr. Ragnow, center from Arkansas. Um, Listen, I'm gonna be straight frank with you. I know a lot of you Lions fans, you don't know who he is because you don't really even watch college football. You probably only watch Michigan and Michigan State and the big time primetime TV games. I've seen this guy on two occasions. One versus Alabama, um, and the other was I think it was an unranked team. But I've seen this guy on two occasions. Now I wasn't watching him, but I did notice in Alabama, Alabama was having a tough time trying to get to the quarterback. I can vouch and say that I remember that at least. I'm not gonna sit here on YouTube and lie and say, yeah, I've seen all of his games and stuff like that. No, I've seen him twice, and I really only seen him once when you think about it because that was against Alabama, of course, like I said, and obviously is pretty much one of the only teams that really matter. Frank Ragnow, if you didn't know, I'm gonna give you a few facts about this guy. Well, number one fact is Bob Quinn is serious about protecting his quarterback. I don't care how mad people are. I know people want to Geist because he's what you've been hearing on the news and on these apps you've been reading and on TV. And you probably even really never watched him play, but highlight films on YouTube. So I know a lot of people want to Geist. A lot thought we were going to take Landry. Same scenario. You don't even know who Landry is. Um, but for you, the people who do know who those guys are, the Lions and Bob Quinn are serious about protecting Matthew Stafford. We cannot keep Matthew Stafford getting sacked the most in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? We just can't do that. He can't be top three and getting sacked in the NFL and expect to be successful. We can't expect us to have a successful running game. We can't go out in the second round and draft a running back when we're not sure enough the offensive line. Um, this guy is obviously a replacement for Swanson, and he's a good replacement as far as what the Lions are trying to do and the way that he fits into the roster. This guy, his overall rating as an offensive lineman is it's ridiculous. One other fact that you need to know about this guy did not give up not one sack in his entire career in college, not one. So that's another thing that you guys need to know. They are serious about protecting Matthew Stafford. This guy is ranked second in centers as far as efficiency for pass rushing, protecting against the pass rush. So the Lions definitely went ahead and got themselves a stud according to the stats and according to what I've seen. They went ahead and got them a stud at center. So Glasgow can play guard now. And the Lions are definitely trying to shore up that offensive line because, like I said, it's what makes the offense flow. I've been arguing with people over and over again about Amir Abdullah and them and running backs we had and why they haven't been successful. I've been saying over and over, it's the offensive line. It's the offensive line. Um, as soon as you say hike, you got guys in the backfield, at your quarterback, on your running backs. You can't be successful doing that. So they went in the first round and they went and got themselves Ragnow. And the reason why they took him, they could have, he would have been there in the second round, but he wouldn't have lasted to the Lions pick. But the reason why the Lions went ahead and took him at that time, because the Lions, they could have traded back and still got him. But you had two teams that was trying to get him. The Cincinnati Bengals and the Patriots were trying to get him. So the Lions said, forget that. We're going to go ahead and get him now. And that's what they did. I already knew that they wasn't going to take a running back in the first round. I honestly feel like you're crazy to take a running back in the first round. The Patriots just did it. I don't know why. But they went ahead and took Sony Michel. But like I said, I'm not taking a running back in the first round because it's just too many right now. So the Lions still have an opportunity to draft. a running back in the second round. Harold Landry is still on the board, and I believe it's because of the little injury issue that he had. So that's that. I mean, we just seen Lamar Jackson go last. In the draft to the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, what a draft it's been, and what a draft we got coming in the second round. The Cleveland Browns are continue to be a idiotic team. You wasted your fourth pick, bro, on Ward. You spent the fourth pick on Ward. What the fuck was that? I don't know what the fuck the Packers was doing. You moved up for that, honestly. I mean, come on, bro. Like some of these teams was making moves for the stupidest things, bro. Um, so like I said, the Lions went ahead and definitely went for definitely a need. Yes, we need another defensive edge rusher. We got Kerry Hyder coming back. We got Ziggy Ansah. Um, we can use another edge rusher. Um, we can use a three down running back, of course, but we still can get that in the second round. I mean, it is what it is. We just can get it in the second round. You have to have that offensive line together, bro. Number 9 has to be protected. He's the captain. He's the one that makes the boat flow. He's the first priority. Number 9 needs to be protected, man. That's just what it is. And I'm not trying to sell y'all nothing, but like I said, in my video, hey, you know, if Geis is there, I probably would take him. I wouldn't mind Landry, but I also said I wouldn't mind an offensive lineman because our quarterback gets nailed entirely too much. He gets destroyed out there, and I'm tired of watching it. And I'm tired of people criticizing Matthew Stafford when this guy haven't had a valuable offensive line since he's been our quarterback. I'm tired of watching it. I want to see my quarterback have some block out there so he can be successful. Um, but heck of a draft so far, man. It's a lot of talent left on the board. A lot of talent. So definitely will be coming again tomorrow. Again, shout out to the guys that was in my live stream, man. The live stream ended up getting flagged. Probably pissed a few people off, and they end up reporting it or something. Or I haven't checked and seen what exactly the flag was. It could be just because the draft was on TV. Obviously, um, I wanted to change the name of it, but it is what it is. But obviously pissed a few guys off talking about Josh Allen and his racist comments. Some people think you grow out of racism. I honestly don't. You don't grow out of racism. You racist, you racist. Just be racist. Just tell it like it is. So that pissed a lot of people off, and I honestly don't care. So uh, it is what it is. But for whoever was watching, I appreciate you watching. Um, and I would do it again, but YouTube and their little regulations, you just can't do it. So um, it is what it is. After the following rounds tomorrow, I definitely will be coming on here and giving you guys a mouthful about who the Lions went ahead and took. But you guys need to do your research on this guy. Do your research, man. Do not sit there and be like, oh, I don't like it because I don't know who he is. Don't be the typical dumbass Lions fan. Do your research on who the Lions drafted and see how he fits to your team. Remember my last video, I said it matters how a player fits to what you're doing. This guy fits. So do your research, man. That's all I got for y'all. I'll holler at y'all later.